Right, okay, everyone, hello and welcome to another unboxing, crack packing, I guess you'd say, virtual, yes, of a new Aetherdrift set from MTG on MTG Arena. So, yeah, basically, here we go. So I've just logged in for the first time, got all this extra stuff. I've bought the pass, so I've got all these shenanigans going on from the start. Extra packs, some golden packs. I'll just click back on and get the sound effects then. All this stuff going on. I think these are just card styles, I think. Presumably these are the cards themselves that we'll get. Okay, Sita Farmer, Masked Racer. Green and a blue, Legend Creature, Human Rogue. Exhaust. Right, so what's one of the new mechanics? I think start your engines and exhaust, basically. Exhaust activates each ability once. So you can only use that once, but if you bounce the card, it resets it. Or it dies, comes back from the graveyard or whatever. So, if it gets... I don't know. If it comes, every time it comes into the battlefield... Yeah, you can use it once, but you can, you can obviously cheat your way around, get your way around that. So put X +1/+1 counters on it by doing X green, green, blue. And then we have the base power and toughness of each other creature you control become equal to Sita Varma's power and turn to turn. So you can see here the whole thing with this Aetherdrift one. It's basically, it should be on the Kaladesh plane, but they've banned the name Kaladesh now, whatever. I think it's had like a very small chance of being seen as racist or something. I'm not sure. It seems a bit extreme, but nonetheless they've done it. So there we go. That's where we are. And it's a 2/3 creature, this one. So let me know what you think about that. But anyway, here we go. So we've got Chandra Spark Hunter as well. So we're about to get this card. But look at it here. Why not? It looks there you go with this swirly thing going on here. So obviously you can see here, universes beyond, universes within. I think, is there any difference nowadays? I mean, look at it. The light cycle. Anyway, Chandra, one of the Planeswalkers. There we go. So it's a +2, 0, -7, 4 loyalty to start with. Legendary Planeswalker. Beginning of combat on your turn, choose up to one type vehicle you control. Until end of turn, it becomes an artifact creature and gains haste. So +2, you can sacrifice an artifact to discard a card. If you do draw a card, 0, create a free 2-cost vehicle artifact token with crew 1. So crew you power it with a creature that has, I think it's power or toughness 1, basically. I don't know if it's power. It's power. It is power. Tilde power 1 or more. You get it says there in the top right. You get an emblem whenever you. This is -7. You get an emblem whenever you. Whenever an artifact you control enters, the summon does 3 damage to any target. All right. So there we go. So let's get it. There we go.
If this is the competition, I could win on an ornithopter.
Okay. Great stuff. All right, so here we go. Aetherdrift available now. Visit to purchase packs and add to your collection. All right, get started. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. So loads of stuff going on. Loads of stuff. Got 50 packs and a golden packs, whatever. So we could probably open more. But we'll go with what we've got first of all, I think. We've got some letter here. It might give us the basic lands. Let's have a look. On your mark, get set. Go. Go. We won't waste any more precious seconds. Get started with the greatest face in the multiverse. Take these 3 packs and some basic lands to get a head start. So we've got some extra stuff here. 3 packs, basic lands. Why not? Not too bad, the basic lands, actually, do they? The yellow border ones you get in the deluxe packs look a bit terrible. Sort of like behind the cockpit. But these actually look quite... I think they look okay, those. Yep, got like a railway track or something. Well, I'm not presuming it's the race track, but it's not too bad. All right, there we go. There we are. All right, there we are. Okay. All right. We'll buy a few more as well. We got get 8 more to get a golden pack, so buy 8 more packs. Why not? Have an extra golden pack as well. Okay, there we go. We got a gold pack as well. All right, let's get some packs opened. Okay, so we'll do the golden packs last, I think. There's some music. So as I say, we're looking for start your engines and exhaust and loads of artifacts this set, basically. Or exhaust is what we saw before. We just pay something for a one-off thing per card, per sort of entry on the battlefield. So it does reset after it's bounced or whatever, as I say. And equipping, saying the start your engines, we'll look at that when it comes. Basically, you go through the gears until you get to 4th or 5th gear. I assume maybe it's 5th gear. Could be 4th, I'm not sure. And then when it's at max, something happens, basically. So it's a bit of a gimmick. And obviously, Chandra's the face Planeswalker for this one, I assume. Although, is she a Planeswalker in the OEs? We just got her, didn't we? But there's also the Aether Spark, whatever it's called. Not the All Spark. But alright, so I'm not sure about this set at all, really. But nonetheless, it's here. There's also some Gear Hulks as well. We're looking for Gear Hulks and loot. Alright, so here we go. So we'll start from the beginning. Start your engines. Here we go. So this is what it is. If you have no speed, it starts at 1. Increases on once on each of your turns when the opponent loses life. Max speed is 4. Okay, so there we go. So when it's 4, they are not 5. Max speed, this creature gets +1/+2. So this is a Walking Sarcophagus, 2 generic zombie cat artifact creature. A land here, and is tapped. Green or black. Gain 1 life. So typical tap land. Alright, we've got Night Market. Lands taps, it enters, choose a colour. Add mana to choose a colour. You can cycle it for free, generic. And then we've got Aether Jacket, 3 generic. Pop to artifact creature, 2/1. Flying Vigilance. You can pay 2 generic and tap it. And sacrifice the creature to another type artifact only uses a sorcery. There's obviously going to be lots of artifacts in this set. Rocky Roads. This land is tapped to control a mount or vehicle. Tap it to add a red or 1 and a red. Sacrifice land, create a 1/1 colourless pilot token with this token saddles mounts or cruise vehicles though its power were 2 greater. Alright, now we've got Molt Tender for 1 green. Insect Druid, creature 1/1. You can tap it to mill a card. Or self-mills a thing of this set as well. And we could tap it also to exile cavalry graveyard and 1 mana any colour. Alright, might not be too bad, that one. And the rare. Web Strike Elites, 2 green, 3/3 Insect Archer with reach, cycling, X and 2 green. When you cycle this card, disrupt to 1 type artifact or enchantment with mana value X. Alright, no idea if that's any good or not. I've not heard anyone speak about it. Alright, we'll keep going. Alright, Trip Up. Alright, 3 and a blue, instant. Target non-land permanent owner puts it on their choice of top or bottom of the library, cycling 2 generic. Glitch Ghost Surveyor, 2 and a blue, 2/2 flying Spirit Scout. Start your engines. Max speed, 3 generic. Exile this card from your graveyard, draw a card. Alright, so you get rid of it from your graveyard, I guess. So might be alright later on, I guess. Wicker Folk Indomitable, 3 and a black. Artifact creature Scarecrow, 4/3. You may cast this card from your graveyard by paying 2 life and sacrifice an artifact or creature in addition to its other costs. Alright. Scoured Barrens. So it's a tap land, gain a life, it comes in. Add a white or a black. Brightfield Glider, so squirrel, quite a giant squirrel. Possum, it's a possum actually. Possum mount 1/1, a white. Creature Vigilance. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, it gets +1/+2 against flying turn. Saddle 3. Alright, so saddle is a bit like crew, but tapping number of creatures you control with top power 3 or more. So it becomes saddled instead of turn. Alright. So it's a new version of crew basically. Ticket Tortoise. 2 generic, artifact creature turtle, 3/1 defender. Alright, when this creature enters, if an opponent you control if an opponent controls more lands than you, create a treasure token. Alright, it's a Rocketeer Boost Buggy, alright, and it's a red and a green, 3/2 artifact vehicle. When this creature attacks, create a treasure token, exhaust. 3 generic, this vehicle becomes an artifact creature, puts a +1/+1 counter on it. Crew 1. Alright, so you can just make it into a creature permanently. And the rare. Oh, Aganosaur Rex, 3 green, 8/8, creature dinosaur with trample, cycling 2 and a green. Wow, so pretty powerful this one, but people are saying it's I don't know, just the proof of how power creep's gone in this game, and I don't know, people are not sure about it. I don't know, is it any good? When you cycle this card, put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 type creature or vehicle against trample indestructible to end of turn. I don't know, it seems like it might be quite good, but I don't know. These days, you never know. Alright. Okay, Prowcatcher Specialist, 1 and a red. Goblin Warrior, 2/1. Haste, exhaust, 3 and a red. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature. Silken Strength, 1 and a green. Enchantment Aura, flash, so you can play it as an instant. Enchant creature or vehicle. When its aura enters, untap enchanted permanent. Enchanted permanent gets +1/+2 and has reach. It's a bit of a surprise one. Outpace Oblivion. There's Chandra messing around. It's 2 and a red. Start your engines enchantments. When this enchantment enters, it deals 5 damage up to 1 type creature or Planeswalker. Pay 2 generic, sacrifice this enchantment. It deals 2 damage to each player who doesn't have the max speed. I don't think it's a way to reduce max speed. I don't think there is there? Hull Drifter, 3 blue, so Mull Drifter. What's your 1? Null Drifter. Alright, so this is a take on those. Artifact Vehicle, free 2 flying. As vehicle enters, draw 2 cards, crew free. Skybox Ferry, 5 generic, artifact vehicle, 4/4 flying, crew 2, cycling 2, generic. Okay. We got uncommon wild card. And the rare, I think we've done them all, haven't we? Yep. Pyrewood Gearhulk, so we got Gearhulk. I think this is the worst one? I'm not sure. 2 red, green. Artifact creature construct, 7/7, Vigilance Menace. When this creature enters, other creature control get +2/+2 and gain Vigilance and Menace until the turn. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Alright. Okay. Not terrible. That seems like it might be reasonable. No, not bad. Maybe I could put it in my Cervix Unsealing deck, you never know. Maybe. Although is it better than Regicide Carnosaur, whatever it's called. Stamping Scurryfoot. Stampeding Scurryfoot. Look at that little squirrel. Stampeding. 1 green. Creature mouse. So it's a mouse. I keep saying squirrels and it's something else. Exhaust Fiend green puts a +1/+1 count on this creature. Creates a free elephant creature token. Alright. Elephants are always frees, aren't they? Streaking Oil Gorger. 4 and also it's been held up by something. It's just wings. 4 and a black. Vampire creature, free flying haste. Start your engines, wet speed. This creature's lifelink. I think a lot of the start your engine stuff is primarily for draft, isn't it? You know. Alright, Guild Light Synergist, 3 and a white, artifact creature, Robot Artificer, 0/4. Flying, this creature gets +1/+0 for each artifact control, although that's not to say it can't be good in some instances, but I just mean generally. Tranquil Cove, land, tap land, blue or white, enters, gain 1 life. Right, Wreck Remover, 4 generic. Artifact creature constructs, whenever this creature enters or attacks, it's up to 1 target card from graveyard, you gain 1 life, cycling 2 generic, 3 and a 4. And we got Spire Mech Cycle, 4 and a red, artifact vehicle. 5/4 people unicycling there. Alright. Haste, did I say it's 5/4? It is. Exhaust, tap another untapped mounted vehicle you control. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature. Put a +1/+1 count on it for each mounted vehicle you control. Other than this vehicle, crew 2. Alright. Sounds reasonable. Oh, Regal Imperius. This is the one that's meant to be really good. 1 and a green. Other dinosaurs you control get +1/+1. 5/4, because Dinosaur Lord. Alright. That doesn't seem reasonable though. But I can't remember it now very well, but what the stats were. But anyway, there we go. Might be reasonable, that one. Very cheap. Well, reasonable anyway. Alright, so Goblin Surveyor. 2 and a red. Goblins could be back in this set apparently. Goblin Creature Scout, free 2. Trample, start your engines. Trample means it's any excess damage when block still goes through. Max speed, free when you got max speed, free generic, exile card for your graveyard, draw a card. So I guess it's quite good for stuff in just in your graveyard, isn't it? So it's not bad. Tyrox Saurid Tyrant. So I guess it's a dinosaur, Sauropod. 1 and that's weird, that isn't it? Saurid Tyrant. That implies it's like a Brontosaurus-y type creature, but it looks a bit more like a theropod. Alright, and it's called Tyrox as well. 1 and a red. Legendary creature, Dinosaur Warrior, 4/1. And it's just a load of text. So it's a bit of a... Right. Nothing special, that one, I guess. Camera Launcher. Okay, alright. So Camera Launcher, free generic, 2/2. Artifact creature construct. Exhaust, free generic. Put a +1/+1 count on this creature. Create a 1/1 color Spopter. Artifact creature token with flying. Alright. Lightning Strike, 1 and a red. 3 damage to any target. Okay. Right, there we go. And Pedal to the Metal, so it's just a better shock, isn't it, basically? Did that card exist? Was that a reprint? Lightning Strike? I don't know. Can't remember, not sure now. Pedal to Metal, X and X generic and red. Instant. Target creature gets +X/+0 and gains first strike turn of the turn. Typical red instant. Foul Roads, land. Enter top does control mount or vehicle. I guess this is the black one of this set. Add, so presumably it's 1 for each colour. Add black to tap when you tap it. 1 on the black can tap. Sacrifice land. Create a 1/1 colours pilot with this token saddles mounts. So cruise vehicles as though its power were 2 greater. Activated sorcery. And the rare. Redshift Rocketeer Chief. Goblin Pilots. Alright, green and a red. Legendary creature. 2/3 vigilance. You can tap it to X mana of any one colour where X is registered power. Spend this mana to activate abilities, and you can exhaust for 10 generic. Goodness me. A red and a green. Put a number of permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. That's a bit expensive, to say the least. Alright, Howler's Heavy. Alright, looks like a manatee. That's a seal. I keep getting the creatures wrong, don't I? 3 and a blue. 3/4 seal pirate. Cycling 1 and a blue, so you can basically discard it to draw a card. That's what cycling is. So when you cycle this card, type creature or vehicle or opponent controls gets -3, -0 turn to turn. Sky Streak Engineer, 1 and a blue human pilot, 1 free creature, flying, exhaust, 4 generic and a blue, put 2+1/+1 counters on this creature. Right, Pride of the Road, 3 and a white, zombie cat warrior creature, 2/5, vigilance, start your engines. At max speed at the beginning of the coming turn, type creature or vehicle you control gets double strike at the end of the turn. Run over, alright, that's okay. 1 and a green, should have known everyone called that. Instant, the spell costs 1 less, 1 generic less. To cast it, if it targets the amount of vehicle you control. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power or to target creature and opponent controls. Nimble Thopterist, 3 and a blue. Vidalcan Artificer, 3 and a 2. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 colourless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Collision Course, 1 and a white. Sorcery, choose 1. Collision Course deals X damage to target creature, where X is the number of permanents you control, that's the creatures and or vehicles, or destroy target artifact. You've got Wild Road, which is one of those tap lands again. This comes in tapped unless you control a vehicle or mount. Add green this time, and you can create a pilot token. The pilots or whatever for mounts or crews for 2 higher than its power. Alright, and the rare. District Master, this is the one, isn't it? Yes, the cute dog. Yes, the dog mount. I don't know how you mount this dog unless you're a rabbit or something, but yeah, 1 green, 0/0. Creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. 1 and a green, remove 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature. Destroy target artifact. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Saddle 1. Alright, so you can ride the dog to battle. But yeah, this is another one. This was one we wanted as well. Forgot about this one somehow. But yes, there we go. So we got one of the ones we wanted. Alright, tap land. Green and a white, gain 1 life when it enters. Swiftwing Assailant, 3 and a green, 3 and a blue, white, sorry. Bird Warrior, 3/3, flying, start your engine, max speed, gets +0/+1, has vigilance. Alright, Velo Heart Bike, 2 and a green, artifact vehicle, 4/2, creature enters, gain 2 life, tap it, add 1 mana of any colour, crew 2. Alright, Guildlight Optimizer, 1 and a blue, artifact creature robot, 2/1, tap it to add the blue, spend this mana to cast an artifact spell or activate an ability. Embalmed Ascendant, 1 white and a black, 1/2 creature zombie, start your engines. When this creature enters, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token, max speed. Whenever creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. And what's the rare? Oh, there we go, it's one of the Verge. Ah, okay, one of the Verge lands, which is not too bad. Alright, so add a blue, or you add a green, only if you control a forest or an island. So yeah, pretty good, these ones. Definitely ones we want as well. Alright, stall out, 1 and a blue, sorcery. Tap target creature or vehicle, then put 3 stun counters on it. Stun counter, so if whoever has a stun counter will become untapped, remove a stun counter instead. Cycling 2 generic. Alright, Kickoff Celebrations. Is that Chandra there? I guess it is. Yes, 1 and a red. Enchantment, start your engines. When this enchantment enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. Max speed, sacrifice this enchantment. Creatures and vehicles gain haste turn to turn. Like I already had that one. Flood the engine, 2 and a blue. Enchantment aura. Enchant vehicle or creature. When this aura enters, tap enchanted permanent. Enchanted permanent lose all abilities, doesn't untap during its opponent's and untap step. Alright. I've seen that one before somewhere. I can't remember what it is now, is it? But yeah. Pointing the way, there's loot messing around. Pikachu. Enchantment, 1 green. Start your engines, 3 and a green. Sacrifice enchantment. Search your library for up to 2 for up to X basic land cards, where X is your speed. Put those cards on the battlefield, tap and shuffle. And the rare, Perilous Snare. There's loot bin in the cage. 2 and a white. I mean, this loot character, goodness me. Start your engines. When this artifact enters, exile title on opponent and opponent controls until this artifact leaves the battlefield. Max speed. Tap it to put a +1/+1 counter on type creature or vehicle you control. Activate engines of sorcery. Alright, loot. Alright, there we go. Okay. Light Wheel Enhancements. 1 white. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature or vehicle. Start your agents. Enchantment permanent gets +1/+1 as vigilance. Max speed. You may cast this card from your graveyard. Plow Through. 1 green. Choose 1. It's a sorcery. Target creature control fights. Target creature and opponent controls. Destroy target vehicle. Lotus Guard Discipline. Or Disciple Rabbit. 2 and a white. Bird Clout creature. 2/2 flying. When it enters, target creature or vehicle gains lifelink and interrupts at the end of turn. Alright, Grim Javelineer, 2 and a black, human warrior, 3/2 creature. Whenever you target creature gets +1/+0 turn. When this creature dies this turn, when that creature dies this turn, surveil 1, so you can look at top card of your library, put it in your graveyard if you want. Alright, yeah, and a mythic this time. What's the mythic? Wild card. Alright, so we've got a common wild card, an uncommon wild card, and a mythic wild card. It's rare wild cards we want the most of, really. Right, Grim Bauble, 1 black, like a goat with a ram's head, skull. When the artifact enters, target creature and opponent controls gets -2/-2 end of turn. 2 and a black and tap it, sacrifice artifact, surveil 2. So look at top card of your library, top 2 cards, and you can put them in your graveyard. Broadside Barrage, 1 a blue and a red, instant. Broadside Barrage does 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Draw a card and discard a card. Okay. I think if that was 1 generic cheaper, I think that would be a staple, wouldn't it? But Keen Buccaneer, 2 and a blue, 2/3 Octopus Pirate. Vigilance, exhaust, 1 and a blue, draw a card and discard a card, put the +1/+1 counter on that creature. On this creature. Wreckage Wicker Folk, 1 and a black, artifact creature Scarecrow, 1/3, flying, when this creature enters, surveil 2. That's what surveil was before. Nesting Bots, 1 white, artifact creature robot, 1/1, start your engines. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 colour servo artifact creature token, max speed, this creature gets +1/+0. And the rare. Basri, Tomorrow's Champion. So Basri's back. Right, 1 he was a planeswalker last time. 1, I seem to remember. 1 white, 2/1. Legendary creature, Human Knight. You can pay 1 white and tap it to exert Basri. Create a 1 white creature token. Cat creature with lifelink. Cycling 2 and a white. When you cycle this card, catch control, get hits with an interruption at the end of turn. An exerted creature won't untap during your next step. Next untap step. Don't know if it's any good or not, that card, really. Okay. We got our Verge land so far, which isn't too bad. And what was the other one we got? That, the doggo. Thundering Broodwagon. Alright. 2 black, green. So 2 generic. Artifact creature. Artifact vehicle rabbit. 6/5. Menace Reach. When this vehicle enters, destroy target non-opponent opponent controls with mana value 4 less. Crew 3. Cycling 2. 2 generic. So yes, there we go. Right, so Menace, for those who don't know, it's basically needs 2 creatures to block it rather than just 1. But you need 2 to block it, basically, at least 2. And Reach, it can hit. It can block things with flying. Crash and Burn, 3 and a red, instant, destroy 1. Now choose 1, destroy target vehicle. Crash and Burn deals 6 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Alright. In Rider Catalyzer, 1 and a red, Human Warrior, 3/1 creature, start your engines, max speed, tap, add 2 red. Terran World Tyrant, 2 green, 2 generic. Dinosaur Ooze, that's a very weird looking one, that one. Legendary creature, 9/7. Alright. Nothing else, no abilities, just flavor text. Alright. And the rare. Lumbering World Wagon, 2 and a red, 2 and a blue, 2 and a green even. Star 4, artifact vehicle. This vehicle's power is equal to the number of lands you control. This vehicle gets attacks. You may search the library for a basic land card and put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle crew 4. Alright. We're just talking this being a rather weak set. I mean, what do you reckon? Do you think it will be? Lightshield Parry, 1 white, instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 turn. Cycling, 2 generic. Mitigating Ketradon, 4 green. Dinosaur, 6/6 reach. This creature enters, you gain 4 life, cycling 2 generic. So you can discard it, draw a card for 2. 2 generic. Voyager Quick Welder, 2 and a white. Artifact creature, Robot Artificer, 2/4. Artifact suppose you cast costs 1 generic less to cast. Alright, and look at this. This looks very nice. Wretched Doll, 1 and a black. Artifact creature, Toy. Driving a car somehow with lots of weird stuff going on. 3/1. It's black and a tap to surveil 1. Look at top card library, you can put your grade if you want. And the rare. Hey, you got District Mount again. This is good. This is one we want, really. Really good, this. So we've had that one before. Great stuff. I think that's definitely one card you'd want in this set, I think. So pleased with that. Got 2 of them. Right, Rugged Highlands, tap land, enter gain 1 life, add a green or a red. Intimidation Tactics, 1 black, sorcery, target opponent reveals their hand, you choose an artifact or creature card from it, exile that card. Alright, so a bit of a discard one there. Starting column, 3 generic artifacts like your engines, add 1 mana of any colour, max speed, sacrifice this creature artifact by tapping it and draw 2 cards and discard a card. Then we've got Trade the Helm. Trade the Helm? Alright, some kind of pirate themed thing, I guess. 4 and a blue, a sorcery, exchange control, the target artifact or creature you control, and target artifact or creature and opponent control, cycling 2 generic. I'm not sure about that one, alright, could be good though, who knows. But, right, and the rare, well, rare wild card, okay, we'll settle for that. We can just exchange that for a rare of your choice. Okay, so we're going to get a fair few swaps now, but, you know, not doing too bad. Avishkar Raceway, start your engines, tap it to add 1 colourless mana, so not generic but colourless. Max speed, 3 generic and tap, discard a card, draw a card. So we do have a colourless land in this set. Don't know if that synergizes anything. There's the dog, look at Bestow Greatness, 2 and a green. Target creature gets +4/+4 against trouble to end of turn. There you go, now you can mount the dog. Alright, Daring Mechanic, 2 and a white. I mean, look at that, it just looks bizarre. 3/3, Human Artificer, 3 and a white, put a +1/+1 counter on target mount or vehicle. We've got Hellish Sideswipe, 1 black sorcery, as an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice artifact creature, destroy target creature or vehicle. If the sacrifice permanent was a vehicle, draw a card. And then Country Roads. So we've got the this equivalent now that we had before, where you can create a 1/1 colourless power token that cruiser mounts for 2 greater, well, as if its power is 2 greater. Comes to tapped unless you own a mount or vehicle. You can add a white in this case. And then we've got a Mythic. The Last Ride. Oh, it's that Death Shadow vehicle. So it gets, yeah, it's 13/13. It costs 1 black legendary artifact vehicle. The Last Ride gets -X, whereas your life total, where X is your life total. So you could pay 2 and a black to pay 2 life and draw a card, and you can create it for 2. So obviously it's quite good, this one, because you can just play it. And it doesn't die straight away because it's not a vehicle at that point. Alright. But I don't know if that's going to be any good or not. You don't really hear much of Death Shadow these days, do you? So, alright, Gilded Goda. 1, not Gouda. 1 and a red, horse mount, 2/2, creature. Is it? Okay. Does it have wheels, that horse? No, it's a hobby horse. It's just on a track, I think. Whenever this creature attacks while saddle, create a treasure token, saddle 1. Alright, and then Alacrian Armory, 3 and a white, artifact, creature control. Creature you control get +0/+1 and have vigilance. At the beginning of comment on your turn, choose up to 1 type mount of vehicle you control. Until the turn target, that permanent becomes saddled if it's a mount and becomes an artifact creature if it's a vehicle. Alright. Then we've got the Mythic again. Well, we've got Loot. Look at that Loot. It's a completely overpowered card. 2 generic, green, red, blue. I was going to say white for I was tempted to say. It's a Beast Noble legendary creature, 2/4. Double strike, vigilance, and haste. Ridiculous. And then you can play these exhaust abilities. 1 green and tap, add 3 mana of any colour, any 1 colour. Exhaust, blue and tap, draw 3 cards. Exhaust, red and tap, loot, does 3 damage to any target. So a ridiculously overpowered card, and I don't know, it's what on earth is this character about? But anyway, there we go, Loot. Yeah, Pikachu in MTG form, basically. Is he, what is he, Chandra's pet or something? What is he? He's got Chandra's goggles on. Is he Chandra been turned into a Pikachu or something? Into Pokemon? I don't know. No idea what he's meant to be. I think he's just meant to be Loot. Alright, so we got Spectral Interference, but anyway, that was one we wanted, so that's not bad. We can't complain too much. 1 in the blue, counter-type artifact or creature. Artifact or creature, sorry. On, spell, unless the control pays 4 generic. Alright, okay. It's not too bad, that is it? Not heard much about that one, but it seems... Alright, so it's target artifact or creature, okay, it's not just generic. Counter, okay. Burner Rocket, 1 and a red. Artifact to vehicle, 3/1, flash. So you can play it as if it was an instant. When this vehicle enters, target creature you control gets +2/+0 and gains trample on the turn, crew 1. Alright, to Marshall's Path Cruiser. Alright, so some guy called Marshall. Free generic artifact vehicle 6/5. When this vehicle enters, search aloud for a basic line card, reveal it, put it in your hand and shuffle. Exhaust for Wooburg. That's white, blue, black, red, and green. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature. Put 2+1/+1 counts on it and crew for 5. And the rare Guardian Sunmare. Alright, free white horse mount creature 5/5. Ward 2 generic. So you can't target it unless you're playing extra. Well, best you pay 2 generic. When this creature attacks while saddled, search library for a non-land permanent card with binding value 3 or less. Put it on the battlefield and shuffle. Saddle 4. Alright. Alright, let's keep going. Guild-like Matrix 2 generic artifact. When this artifact enters, draw a card. Pay 2 generic and tap. Target you control becomes saddled and saddled turn. Activate as a sorcery. And then 2 generic and tap. Target vehicle control becomes artifact creature in the turn. Alright, so I guess you're kind of crewing and saddling, I guess. Glory Hearth Links, or Glory Half. 1 and a white. Cat mount creature. 2 free. Lifelink. When the creature attacks while saddled, search library for a basic plains card. Reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle. Gastral Thrill Seeker. Or Gastal. A black and a red. Lizard Berserker. 2/3. Start your rangers, which creatures deals 1 damage to target opponent, and you gain 1 life. Max speed, has Death Touch and Haste. And the rare, this one of these homunculuses, Vrookswool, or whatever it's called. Vinwixt. Verbose Host, 1 and a blue, 0/4. Homunculus legendary creature. Start your rangers, you have no maximum hand size, max speed. If you would draw a card, draw 2 cards instead. Might be quite good. Alright, Venom Sack Lagak. Goodness me, just making these names. Well, they are making these names up. 1 and a green, 2/1, Lizard Mount, Death Touch. This creature attacks while saddled, gets +0/+3 to end of turn, Saddle 2. Or saddle rather than saddle, as I said. Broadcast Rambler, 4 and a white, vehicle artifact, vehicle, 5/4. When it enters, create a 1/1 colour swap to creature, artifact creature token with flying, crew 1. Voyage Home, 5 white and a blue, sorcery, affinity of artifacts. It costs 1 less for each artifact you control, 1 generic less. You draw 3 cards, you gain 1 life. That might be one that's used in artifact decks, maybe. We got Calaxion, or Scion. Hunger Tyrant, 1 black. Leisure Creature Crocodile, 7/2. And that's it. Alright. Reminds me a bit of that, what's that? Zombie Regisaur, whatever it's called. Was that 7/1? Can't remember what those stats were for that. It's basically that, but you don't have the downsides, so it might be. Yeah. Was that 2 generic and a black? I think it was 1 black, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Now I got another Verge now, which is good, right? So River Pyre Verge. Add a red, or you can add a green. You can add a blue if you control an island or a mountain. It itself is not an island or a mountain, so yeah. So he's got loot in the artwork again, messing around. Got the flavor text there. While Loot's ability to predict omen paths is extraordinary, I'm more impressed by his unrelenting curiosity. PNLR. Good God. Right. Wonder if they'll kill Loot off. Let's hope so. Alright. Carrying Cruiser, 2 and a black. Artifact vehicle, 3/2. When it enters, mill 2 cards. Then return the creature or vehicle from your graveyard to your hand. Crew 1. We've got Scrounging Skyray, Fish Pirate. Goodness me. Alright. 1 and a blue. Fish Pirate creature, as I say, 1/2 flying. We discard 1 or more cards. Put that many +1/+1 counts on this creature. Likely for 2 generic. Alright. So good for discard decks. And the rare got another Verge. Great stuff. I think have they all got loot in these Verge? That's great, isn't it? Alright, so this one is a Sunbillow Verge. Tap to add a white, so you can tap to add a red if you control mountains or plains. Right, so we do want those. They're just going to be evergreens. I think those cards generally used for most decks are pretty good. Now, Mutant Surveyor, 2 and a black. Mutant Scout. It's a bloke with a weird face. 2 and a 3. Start your engines. 2 generic. This creature gets +1/+1 to end of turn. Max speed. 3 generic. So it's carry your graveyard, draw a card. Alright, so it's one of those as utility after it's died. Midnight Mangler, 1 and a blue. Artifact vehicle. 3/3. During turns other than yours, this vehicle is an artifact creature. Crew 2. Alright. And then we've got Back on Track. 4 and a black. Sorcery. Turns out vehicle or creature. card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Create a 1/1 close spot to creature with this token mounts and cruise vehicles that is power 2 greater. Alright. He's looting that picture. I don't think he is. I thought he was going to be, but he's not, so not that I can see anyway. Alright, and the rare. Bloodghast. Right, black. Vampire spirit creature. Right, looks, I don't know. Strange artwork there. 2 and a 1. Creature can't block. This creature has haste as long as the opponent has 10 or less life. Landfall. When a land you control enters, you may return this card from the graveyard to the battlefield. So that's alright, so that's good for those self-mill decks, I guess, as well. Is that a reprint, that one? I feel like that's one that's exists with other artwork, because it's very similar. Alright, Glamorous Ironclad, or Clamorous, 3 in a red, 6/3 artifact vehicle, Menace, crew 3, cycling, 1 red. Spin out, 1 black, destroy target creature or vehicle instant. And that's it, and the rare. Repurposing Bay, alright, 2 in the blue, artifact, 2 generic and tap, sacrifice another artifact, search the library for an artifact card with mana value equal to 1 plus sacrifice artifact's mana value, and then I can put that card on the battlefield, then shuffle, activate only as a sorcery. Alright. There's still plenty of packs to go, but we're getting swaps now quite frequently. Oh, so that's not bad. Cypher Fuel, 4 and a black instant, target creature gets -6/-6 turn of turn, you gain 2 life. But very expensive. Scrap Compactor, 1 generic artifact. You can pay 3 generic and tap, sacrifice artifact, it deals 3 damage to target creature. Or 6 and tap, generic. Sacrifice artifact, destroy target creature or vehicle. Alright. Rise from the Wreck, 2 and a green. Sorcery, turn up to 1 target creature card, up to 1 type mount card, up to 1 type vehicle card, up to 1 target creature card with no abilities from your graveyard to your hand. I'm not sure about that one. Okay. And the rare. Lumbering World Wagon. Right, I think we've got that one before. Yes, we have. Right, so that's the first rare, well, not the first rare swap actually, but we did get 2 of those dog mount things. Broken Wings, 2 and a green. Instant, destroy target artifact, each hammer or creature with flying. Alright. Osh. Then we've got this Swiftwater Cliff, so it's a tap land, gain 1 life when it enters, add a blue or a red. So you'd always play the Verge land over this, wouldn't you, basically? Well, yeah, I think you would, wouldn't you? Momentum Breaker, 1 and a black enchantment, start your engines. When this enchantment enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature or vehicle of their choice. Each opponent who can't discards a card. Okay, 2 generic, sacrifices to enchantment, you gain life equal to your speed. And we have Amonkhet Raceway. Alright, land, start your engines, add a colourless. By tapping it on max speed and tap, target creature gains haste end of turn. Alright. And the rare. Repurposing Bait, alright, had that last time. Didn't think it was a rare last time, was it a rare? Well, it was just in the set here, but don't know. Okay, Interface Ace, 1 and a, so lots of these rhyme, don't they? It can't be by accident now. 1 and a white, 0/4, robot pilot artifact creature. Creature saddles, mounts, and cruise vehicles uses its toughness rather than its power. Alright, whenever this creature becomes tapped during your turn, untap it. This bird triggers only once each turn. Alright, Packed Doll Terror. Alright, 3 and a, but these just seem out of place, don't they? Surely these should have been in, it's like a mix between this and Dustmourn. 3 and a black anyway. Artifact creature toy, 3/4. Whenever this creature or another artifact you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. Detention Chariots, 4 white, artifact vehicle, 6/6. When it enters, exile artifact creature and opponent controls, so this vehicle leaves the battlefield. Crew 3, cycling, 1 white. And the rare. Duretti Rocketeer Engineer, 4 and a red, star 5, Goblin Artificer, legendary creature. Duretti's power is equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. Whenever Duretti enters or attacks, choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, return the chosen card to the battlefield. Alright. Okay. Alright, Rover Blades, 3 generic, equipment vehicle artifact. 2/2, double strike, equipped creature has double strike, equipped 4, generic, crew 2. Roller skates, basically. Alright. But, light cycle, roller skates, I guess, roller blades. Alright, Howl Squad Heavy's the rare, 2 and a red, Goblin Mercenary creature, start your engines, 2/3. Other guys control of haste. At the beginning of combat your turn, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. That token attacks this turn if able. Max speed, tap, add red 1 red for each goblin you control. Alright. Okay. Alacrion Jaguar. Alright, 4 and a green, 4/4, cat mount, vigilance. When this creature attacks while saddled, it gets +2/+2 until the turn, saddle 1. We've got Engine Rat, alright. Zombie Rat 1/1 for 1 black. Death Touch. You can pay 5 generic and a black, each opponent loses 2 life. And the rare. Waxen Shape Thief, 3 in the blue. Shapeshifter creature 0/0, flash. When this creature enters a copy of an artifact creature controls, cycling 2 generic. Alright. Okay. And we have, oh look at that, could this be the first all swap pack? Nope, we're almost. Mendicant Core, Guide Light. Mendicant Core, Guide Light, alright, whatever it's called. Legendary artifact creature robot. It's a white and a blue. Its power and toughness equal to the number of artifacts you control. Its power is rather. It's got 3 toughness. Start your engines, max speed. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 1 generic. If you do, copy it. The copy comes a token. Look at that, it was nearly all swaps there. And a mythic pack this time. Fuel the Flames, 2 in a red, instant. Fuel the Flames deals 2 damage to each creature. Cycling for 2 generic. And the mythic. Mulan Ling, Wind Rider, I couldn't say it then. 2 blue. Human Wizard Pilot, Legend Creature, 2/4. When this creature enters, create a free 2 colours vehicle artifact token with crew 1. You can draw a flying. Whenever one or more creatures you control with flying deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Right, might be quite good this one, but I've heard not really much excitement about it, so who knows. Right, Beast Rider Vanguard. Right, 1 in the green, human knight creature of 2/2. You can pay 4 and a 4 generic in the green. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a permanent card among them and put in your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. Air Response Unit, 2 in a white, artifact vehicle, flying vigilance, crew 1, free. And the rare, Full Throttle. Right, look at that. It's literally got Chandra Loot and is it Chandra's mum? I don't know who the other one is. 4 and a red. Right. After the main phase, there are 2 additional combat phases. At the beginning of each combat this turn, on top of creatures that attack this turn. There we go. Alright. Goodness me. So Loot is Chandra's pet, basically, which we fought, didn't we? Okay. Pothole Mole. I mean, they're all rhyming. It's not. It can't be coincidence now. When it wasn't before, it certainly isn't now. 2 in a green, 2 free, creature mole. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards and you return a land card from your graveyard to your hand. Broodhard Engine. Green and a black. Artifact, beginning of upkeep, surveil 1. So look at top card of your library, you can put it in the graveyard. Pay 2 generic, a black and a green, and tap. Sacrifice artifact, returns that creature or vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's it as a sorcery. We've got Maximum Overdrive. I said overdose for a minute. 1 and a black, instant. Put +1/+1 count on target creature. Gains death touch towards the end of turn. Unswerving Sloth. It's more like a, well, I don't know what it looks like. It doesn't really look like a sloth. That's that thing from Neverending Story, almost. 3 in a white, sloth mount creature 5/5. When this creature attacks while saddled, it gains additional turn to turn. On top of creature controls, saddle 4. And the mythic. Alright, look at that. Valor's Flagship. Right, I think this one's meant to be reasonable. 4 whites. Legendary artifact vehicle 7/7. Flying first strike life leak, crew 3. And a cycling X generic and 2 and white. When you cycle this card, create X 1/1 colours pilot creature tokens. With this token, saddles, mounts, and cruise vehicles as though the power 2 greater. Alright. It looks impressive anyway, that one, but whether it's any good, I don't know. But yeah. Okay. Alright, is this an all swap pack? Nope. Unstoppable Plan. 2 in a blue enchantment. Being your own step. Your tap all non-permanents you control. Sounds really good, that one, doesn't it? But I don't know if it actually is. Alright. Cloud Spy Coordinator. Alright, that's very weird artwork there. That's very 80s old. It's a bit like it's still a 5555 artwork, that, from Daft Punk's albums of videos. From one there. What was the album? Discovery. Anyway, off on a tangent. A red and a white human pilot 3/1. When this creature enters scry 2, so look at the top 2 cards of your library. You can put any number of them at the bottom of your library, or the rest at the top in any order. And tap it to create X/1/1 colorless pilot creature tokens, where X is the number of mounts and vehicles enter the battlefield you control this turn. Tokens have they can grant moons or crew. There's the powers 2 greater. And the mythic this time. The Speed Demon. Right, had to be there, didn't it? 3 black, legendary creature demon, 5/5, flying, trample, start your engines. Beauty of the end step, you draw cards equal and lose X life, where X is your speed. I've heard apparently it's just easy to die to this. You need like a shoulder or something, don't you, as well, I guess. Yeah. Alright, is it an all swap pack? It is, but it's a Verge at least, so we'll take that. Do need more one of those, so right, and it's the Sunbillow Verge. White and red one. So that's the first all swap pack. Gibberick, Omnivore. Okay, creature beast. Very weird. What on earth is going on there? I don't know. 1 and a green. Alright, 3/2. Alright, that's it. Risen Necro Regent, 4 and a black, 5/4, start ranger, zombie cat knight. Max speed, beginning of end step, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. That's if you have max speed. And the rare. Lumbering World Wagon, we've got 3 of those now. Okay, so we're starting to get a lot of swaps now, which I guess is predictable. Now, every time I say that, though, we get a pack like this. Bright Field Mustang, 3 and a white, horse mount creature, 3/3. Whenever this creature attacks, will saddled, untap it and put a +1/+1 counter on it. Saddle 1. Gastar Rider. 2 and a black. Vampire Rogue. Looks like a guy from Borderlands. 2 and a 1. Start your engines. When this creature enters, type opponent reveals their hand. You choose an instant sorcery card from it. That play discards the card. Max speed. This creature gets +1/+1 as menace. Has to be blocked by 2 creatures rather than 1. Or can it be blocked by 2 or more creatures rather? Alright, so we've got Mag Making Artillerist, 2 and a red, elemental pirate creature, 1/4. Whenever you discard one of the cards, creature deals damage to each opponent, cycling 1 and a red. When you cycle this card, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. 1 generic and a red. Elvish Refueler. Right, Elf Druid, 2 and a 4. During your turn, and it's got 2/3, top pound of us. During your turns, you haven't activated an exhaust ability this turn, you may activate exhaust abilities as though they haven't been activated. Alright. That's the way of doing it twice, I guess. Exhaust, 1 and a green, put a +1/+1 count on this creature. And mythic. Oh, Sabsunin looks at embodied. Right, yes, sexy frog. 3 green and a blue. Legendary creature God, 6/6. Reach, trample, indestructible. Sabsunin can't attack or block unless it has an even number of counters on it. 0 is even. At the beginning of your first main phase, put a +1/+1 counter on Sabsunin. Then if it has an odd number of counters on it, draw 2 cards. That might be good, that one. I don't know, really. Sounds interesting. Okay. They've got tap land, green or blue, game 1 life. And then the rare, Fearless Swashbuckler, 1, a blue and a red. Fish pirate creature. The swordfish by the looks of it. 3/3 haste, vehicles draw haste. Whenever you attack a pirate. If a pirate and a vehicle attack this combat, draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards. Yeah. You know, it's Gear Seeker Serpent, 5 blue, 5 generic, 5/6 serpent creature. Affinity for artifacts, so it costs 1 generic less for each artifact you control. And you can pay 5 generic and a blue. This creature can be blocked this turn. And the rare. Medicate Core, Guide Light. Alright, we've had that one before. Not got any of the Gear Hulks, I don't think. Maybe no, we got one, didn't we? Got one of them. Got Tapland, red and a white. In 1 life. Chitin Gravestalker, 5 and a black, 5/4 insect warrior. Just Chitin obviously its armor or whatever. This spell costs 1 generic less to cast for each artifact on a creature card in your graveyard. You can cycle it for 2 generic. And the rare. Another Verge. Got that Verge. We've got 3 of those now. Right, if we did Boros decks, red and white would be sorted, but I don't normally play those typically. But we got it. A mythic pack, alright. Risky Shortcut, 2 and a black, sorcery, draw 2 cards, each player loses 2 life. Transit Mage, 2 and a blue, human wizard creature, 2/2. When it enters, you may search your library for an artifact card with mana value 4 or 5, really put it in your hand and shuffle. All right. Reckless Velocitor, 3 and a red. Minotaur Pilot, 3/3. Whenever this creature settles a mount or cruiser vehicle during your main phase, that creature or vehicle gets +2/+0 and gets troubles end of turn. The Minotaur. Will there ever be a Minotaur deck? And a rare and a mythic even. Oh, Deep Gear Hulk. Oh, we got a Gear Hulk. That's good. So blue, blue, black, black. Artifact creature construct, 4/4, lifelink ward 1 generic. When this creature enters, look at the top of his hand. You choose a card from it. If you do, that player discards that card and draws a card. Is this the one that's rubbish? It doesn't sound very good. I mean, you know, discarding card, drawing a card. I guess you'd make him discard, but drawing's not that great. Ride's End, 4 and a white. Instant. This spell costs 3 generic less to cast it if it's a tap permanent. Exile type creature or vehicle. Alright. Guildlight Pathmaker, 4 white blue. Artifact vehicle for 6/5 vigilance. When this vehicle enters, you may search your library for an artifact card and reveal it. Put it onto the battlefield if its mana value is 2 or less. Otherwise, put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle. Crew 2. And we got a... Do we do this one? Got a Roadside Blowout. Did I mention that before? No, I didn't. This spell costs 2 generic less to cast if it types permanent with mana value 1. Return to a creature or vehicle and put controls to its owner's hand. Draw a card. And a mythic. Wild card, okay. And we have Boosted Sloop, alright. Artifact vehicle, 1 blue and red, 3/3. Menace, whenever you attack, draw a card, discard card, crew 1. Hazard of the Dunes, 3 and the green, 4/4, creature worm. That's a lot bigger than the 4/4 really from that artwork. Trample, reach, exhaust, 6 and the green, put 3+1/+1 counts on this creature. Okay. Hour of Victory, 2 and a black. Enchantment start ranges when this enchantment enters. Create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Max speed, 1 and a black. Sacrifice this enchantment, search your library for a card, put in your hand and shuffle. That's what it is, a sorcery. Alright. We have a rare. Lifecraft Engine, 3 generic. Artifact creature vehicle, 4/4 as it enters. Choose a creature type. Vehicle creatures you control of the chosen creature type in addition to other types. Each creature you control of the chosen type other than this vehicle gets +1/+1. Crew 3. Alright. Okay. Got a mythic this time. Pit Automaton, 2 generic. Artifact creature construct, 0/4 defender. Tap it to add 2 colourless. Depends on my activate abilities, and you can tap it by paying 2 generic. When you next activate an exhaust ability, that isn't an ability's turn, copy it. You may choose new types for that copy. A mythic. Salvation Engine, right? 4 and a white vehicle, artifact, 6/10. Other artifact creature control get +2/+2. Whenever this vehicle attacks, return up to 1 target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Crew 6. Alright. Okay. Getting through them now. Racer Scoreboard, 4 generic. Start your engine's artifact when this creature enters. When this artifact enters, draw 2 cards and discard a card. Max speed, suppose you cast, costs 1 generic less. Some wild cards here. And the rare, Possession Engine, 3 blue rather. Artifact vehicle, 5/5. When this vehicle enters, gain control of target creature and opponent controls for as long as you control this vehicle. That creature can't attack or block for as long as you control this vehicle. Alright. Crew 3. 5/5. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say whether any of these are any good or not. I'm not really that big fan of vehicles, to be honest with you, but Pacesetter Paragon. Again, it's that artwork. Must be the same guy. 2 in a red. Human Pilot, 2 for exhaust. 2 in a red. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature against double strikes end of turn. In the red, just a wild card. Alright, Bounce Off, 1 blue. Instant, returns target creature or vehicle to its owner's hands. As bounce, basically. The name comes from. Spell Piercer, here we go. This is a good one for the set, really. Although not if you don't like this type of thing. But 1 blue. Can't target non-creature spells to control pays 2. Alright, and the rare. Demonic Junker, 6 and a black. 4 free artifact vehicle. Affinity artifacts, so it costs 1 generic less for each artifact control. When it enters, if for each player destroy up to 1 type creature that player controls. If a creature you control was destroyed this way, put 2 +1/+1 counts on this vehicle. Alright. Only 16 packs left. Shifet's Archfiend, 5 black, 5/5 creature demon. Flying, when this creature enters, all other creatures get -2/-2 on turn, cycling at 2 generic. But actually, this is the first time I think there's been no errors with the card layout and stuff like that. I think usually the zooming doesn't work and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe it did happen before, but Ranger's Refueler, 1 and a blue artifact vehicle, 3/3. When you activate an exhaust and the ability to draw a card, exhaust. 4 generic, this vehicle becomes an artifact creature, put a +1/+1 count on it, crew 2. So I guess each of them have got, there must be somewhere in a group, isn't there? Because there was something else is something, wasn't there, before? Like Achik, Emerald Radiant. 3 black, green insect druid legendary creature, 3/3. When it enters, create a 1/1 green insect creature for each artifact and/or creature card in your graveyard. Whenever an insect control dies, put the +1/+1 count on Achik. Each point resists 1 life. Okay, some insect guy. Alright, mythic one here. Aether Siphon, 1 blue, artifact, state engines, 2 generic and tap, draw a card, max speed, whenever you draw a card, each point mills 2 cards. And a mythic wild card there. Right, another mythic pack. Spot Cycle Scouter, 1 and a white, artifact vehicle. When this creature enters, scry 2, crew 1, 3 and a 2. Power toughness. Ooze Patrol, 3 and a green. Look at that, it's just an ooze car. Creature Ooze, 2/2. When this creature enters, build 2 cards and put a +1/+1 count on this creature for each artifact and/or creature card in your graveyard. And the mythic. Ketchumos, a new dawn, 1 white and a black. I think this is meant to be pretty good. Legendary creature God, menace lifelink indestructible. Ketchumos can't attack or block unless there are 7 more cards in exile. When 1 more cards are put into exile from graveyards and about to during your turn, you draw a card and lose 1 life. I think it's going to be quite good, that one. There's one of these that's going to be very good. I don't know if it's that one though. Maybe it's another one, I think. Alright, all swaps. We've got Monument to Endurance, 3 generic artifact. Whenever you discard a card, choose one as been chosen to turn, draw a card, create a token, each person loses 2 life. 3 life even. Alright. Might be quite good, that one, I don't know. And the Endurance, wasn't that a ship? Yes, a vehicle from a previous set. Okay, Deathless Pilot. Why don't you just recreate the vehicle? 1 and a black. A Zombie Pilot 2/2. This creature saddles mounts the cruise vehicles as though its power were 2 greater. 3 and a black. Return this card from your graveyard to your hand. And the rare. Demonic Junker. I've had that one before. Not doing too bad for swaps though. Not that many of them. Sky Crash, 1 and a red. Destroy target artifact cycling. 1 red. It's an instant. Well, so we had a lot of swaps, but not many packs with no new cards in. Repurposing Bay. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if you get several with only 1 new one in. Alright, Adrenaline Jockey. Rather than Junkie. 2 and a red. Minotaur Pilot, 3/3. Whenever a player casts a spell, it's not their turn, this creature does 4 damage to them. When you activate an exhaust ability, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Alright. I don't know if that'll be any. It seems quite situational, doesn't it? But that could be quite good fun against people casting on your turn. Far Fortune End Boss, 2 black and a red, 4/5. Legendary creature, human mercenary, start your engines. Whenever you attack, Far Fortune does 1 damage to each opponent. Max speed. If the source would deal damage to an opponent or an opponent controls, it deals that much damage +1 instead. Alright. All swaps. You've not got Basri again. Okay. All swap pack, probably the 3rd, I think. Not done too bad. Is this another one? Muruganda Raceway. Start your engines, land, tap it to add 1 colourless. Max speed, tap it to add 2 colourless. Alright. That might be reasonable. Nah, those colourless decks, the Eldrazi ones. Okay, Tune Up, 3 and a white, sorcery, return to artifact's card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If it's a vehicle, it becomes an artifact creature. Mythic. Hazard Godseeker, 1 and a red. 5/3, indestructible haste, legendary creature God, start your engines. 1 and tap. Target creature with power 2 or less can block this turn. Hazard can't attack or block unless you have max speed. Alright. I'm sure Kaladesh, wasn't it based on ancient Egypt but with a modern take? This have gone all crazy now, doesn't it? I've got another Verge, which is a good new one. So it's the black and green one this time. So add a green by tapping, or you can tap it to add a black if you control a swamp or forest. That's great. We want those. Likely have to get those at some point. Roadside Assistance, 2 and a white. Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature or vehicle. When this aura enters, create a 1/1 colours pilot creature with this creature saddles to and cruise vehicles, those power 2 greater. Enchantment gets +1/+1 as lifelink. Alright. Okay, and the rare. Coloured in Triumphant Caster. Alright, a red and a white. Human pilot legendary creature, 2/3. Mounts a vehicle's control of haste. Whenever a mount you control enters, it becomes saddled instead of turn. Whenever a vehicle you control enters, it becomes an artifact creature in turn. Okay, so he just automatically mounts them. That seems reasonable. Be good in those decks. And we have Lagarin, Soul of Alakria. So green and the white. Beast mount legendary creature 1/1 flying. When Lagarin attacks and while saddled, put the +1/+1 counter on each up to 2 target mounts and or vehicles. Saddle 1. We got a tap land here for black and red. You gain 1 life when it enters. Gastel Blockbuster. Right, 2 and a red. Human Berserker 3/2. You know, a guy for Borderlands again. When this creature enters, you may sacrifice a creature or vehicle. When you do, destroy 2 artifacts or opponent controls. Sky Serpent Seeker. Green and a blue. Creature Snake. 1/1 flying Death Touch. Alright. Exhaust. 4 generic. Reveal cards on top of your library. So you reveal 2 land cards. Put those land cards on the battlefield tapped. Rest about your library in a random order. Put the +1/+1 cards on this creature. Okay. And there's that. And the rare. Wild card. Right, just 3 more packs. Yeah, we've had that one before. I don't remember that. Alright, but we have apparently. Okay, Dynamite Diver, 1 red, Goblin Pilot, 1/1. This creature saddles mounts or cruise vehicles as those power 2 greater. When this creature dies, it does 1 damage to any target. Okay, Diversion Unit, 1 and a blue, Arctic creature robot, 2/1 flying. Pay 1 blue to sacrifice this creature, counter its spell, instant sorcery spell, unless it control base 3, generic. Leonin Surveyor, 1 and a white, cat scout creature, 2/2, start your ranges. During your turn, this creature has first strike, max speed, 3 generic. Exile this card for you go or draw a card. And the rare. Voyager Glide Car, 1 white, artifact vehicle, 2/3. When this vehicle enters scry 1, tap 3 other untapped creature you control. Until the turn, this vehicle becomes an artifact creature and gains flying. Put a +1/+1 counter on it, crew 1. Alright, so can we get any more of the Gear Hulks before the end? Yeah, last card now, let's see. Well, Verge Land would be quite good. Dredge's Insight, 1 green. Enchantment. When more artifacts on the creature cards leave your graveyard, you gain 1 life. When someone enters, reveal 4 cards. You put an artifact creature on land and among the mill cards is your hand. Alright, so come on then. Want another loot probably, although I don't like loot. Any of the Verges or Gear Hulks. Aether Spark would be interesting now, but I don't think it's going to be any good. But we've got Demonic Junker. The 3rd time as well. Alright, so we get from the golden packs then. What's the music like? Just quite generic. Where's that music from in the game? I can't think. That music is in the game somewhere, isn't it? But I don't know where it is. Alright, anyway. I've heard it somewhere before, but anyway, alright. Let's open. So these are all rares and mythics, basically. Alright, so I'll probably just got Camball, Prophet in Maya. This from Thunder Junction, so I'll probably just do from the new sets. We've got a Verge. It's got 4 of these now from this set. Look at that. Wick the World Mind. Alright, that's from Bloomborough. Rat Warlock. Lifecraft Engine, we've got that one already from Aetherdrift. It is a new one. Unstoppable Plan. Alright, again, that's the one we had from Aetherdrift before. Unstoppable non-land permanent control at the end of your end step, beginning of your end step. And a Mythic. Alright. What's that from? The book one. Spirit Knights, Moonshaker Cavalry. What's the book one? Is that I don't know what that one is. Can't remember what the symbol that is, that book one. Is one of the Eldraine ones? I don't know. I don't think it was. Maybe it is. Alright, interesting. Okay, nothing too dramatic there. We got a Verge land, which is good, but just a Verge land is probably one of the least colour pairs that I play, really, but can't complain. Doorkeeper Thrall from Carl Manor. Alright, Gumdrop Poisoner. Yeah, it is Eldraine, isn't it? That one, definitely. Yeah, okay, so it's... what is it? Not Throne of Eldraine, what's the other one? Wilds of Eldraine, is it? Okay, got Crypt Caller Chariot's a new one. 3 in a black, 5/5, art of creature. Art of vehicle rather. Menace, whenever you discard one or more cards, create that many tap 2/2 black summon creature tokens and crew 2. Perilous Snare, that's on the same one as well. It's that one loot's been trapped. We've had that before. Got a couple of mythics.
World, then fight for it.
We've got Kaito, alright, from Foundations. Alright, good. They're doing Planeswalker Kaito with his robotic raccoon or red panda. Memory Vessel, okay, that's from the Thunder Junction extra list. 3 in a red artifact. So you can tap it to exile this artifact. Each player exiles top 7 cards of the library until the next turn. You play those cards, exile this way, and then you can't play cards from their hand. Right, that's use a sorcery. Players play cards from exile this way. Alright. Interesting. It's probably a commander on that one, isn't it? But I don't know whether that's any good or not, really. Sounds you can have that card where you can't play cards from exile, don't you? But yeah. This is a weird one, never really took off. This artifacts of creatures entering don't cause triggered abilities to trigger. Abilities to trigger. See it sometimes, but never really seemed to take off. Alright. What else we got this time? All these, yes. Hired Claw from Bloomborough, Lizard Mercenary. 1,000 Year Storm, that's from Foundations. Voyager Glide card, this is from Aetherdrift, but we've already got it. Another Verge, that's quite good. It's the green and blue Verge, so we definitely want those. And a couple of mythics. Trostani Free Whispers, that's from Carl Manor. Never really heard of that card at all. Never seen it played, actually, I don't think. Alright, the Pride of Hull Clade even. 10 and a green, 2/15. Crocodile L Turtle. The spell cost X less to cast for X is a ton of creatures, toughness of creatures you control. Okay. Never really seen that one played much either, to be honest with you. Definitely got, yes, big booty as they say, with 15 toughness. Alright. I've forgotten this one. Enduring Tenacity. Okay, they're pretty good, aren't they, these ones? From the Dustmourn cycle. These enchantment creatures that don't, when they die, they come back as an actual enchantment. That's Silent Creeper. Alright. That's very scary. And Dustmourn. Alright, this is, yeah, we got this one already from Aetherdrift. House Squad Heavy. We got it again. We've got 3 of them now, at least. Realm Scorcher Hellkite. Alright, that's from Wilds of Eldraine again. And this one? Rise of Dragoncaller. It's very much related, isn't it? From Foundations. When you cast an instant sword spell, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. Alright, so only 2 more of these golden packs. Repurposing Bay, already got that one. From Aetherdrift. Got 3 mythics this time. And we're then the Pyro Hammer. Alright, got a lot from Wilds of Eldraine in this set, don't we? In this these packs. Alright. Rare. Agnosaur Rex. It's from Aetherdrift. It's that big giant dinosaur. It's had that massive worm creature. It was a 4/4. It was just as big as this, if not bigger. Right, interesting. That's a 3 mythics this time. Lotus Ring. Okay. 3 generic artifact equipment. This is from the Thunder Junction extra list. Indestructible equipped creatures +3/+3 now has vigilance and tap sacrifices creature. Add 3 mana of any one colour. Alright, so I think that's potentially good, but obviously let's pay 3 to get it in and equip it for free. So probably not that good actually. Chimil the Inner Sun, legendary artifact. Right, this is from the Ixalan set, wasn't it? The Return to Ixalan, whatever it's called. 6 generic this one. First you go comic counter, beginning of end steps, discover 5. Alright. Exile cards to be live until you exile the non-land card mana by 5 or less. And you cast out paints mana cost. Or put it into your hand. And another one here. We've got another loot. All right, we'll sell for that. That's not bad. Loot the Pathfinder. Beast Nail. We've got a very strange sound effect on him, hasn't he? Because he's a little cute hamster. But yeah, that's good. So as much as I dislike him, I think he's going to be a powerful card. So probably may as well have more of those. And the last one. What we got? Steam Core Scholar. All right, one of the hatted detectives from where it's called now. I forgot its name. Carl Manor. All right, Sir Ginger, the meal ender. All right, Food Knight from Wilds of Drain. I think that's a reasonable one. Seat of Armor, Masked Racer. Oh, that's the one, isn't it? Yeah, okay, the Chandra's sister, maybe, I don't know. All right, there we go. Yep, we've already got her though. Killer Swashbuckler. I think we've already got him as well. The Swordfish Pirate guy. Some mythics. Final Showdown. Okay, I think that's a reasonably good card. It's an instant board wipe. Not bad. And Thunder Junction. And a roller crusher ride. Okay, so that's from Dustmorn. Alright, well there we go guys. Pretty good there. Got quite a lot of cards. Got a lot of Verges. Got loot a couple of times. Got a couple of the Gear Hulks, I think. I don't know if we've got any amazing ones. What was the one? We got a couple of us that we wanted. I think they had the Mounty Dog, yes, which is good as well. So got some good cards there, I think. Definitely ones that will they'll be staples, I reckon. So yeah, good stuff. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I shall see you for the next one. Bye for now.